What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain? What about killing fields? Is there a time? What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we've shed before? Did you ever stop to notice the crying earth, the weeping shores? What have we done to the world? Look what we've done. What about all the peace that you pledged your only son? What about flowering fields? Is there a time? What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice the crying earth, the weeping shores? I used to dream. I used to glance beyond the stars. Now I don't know where we are, although I know we've drifted far. What about yesterday? What about the seas? The heavens are falling down. I can't even breathe. What about the bleeding earth? Can't we feel its wounds? What about nature's worth? It's our planet's womb. What about animals? We've turned kingdoms to dust. What about elephants? Have we lost their trust? What about crying whales? We're ravaging the seas. What about forest trails? Burnt despite our pleas. What about the Holy Land, torn apart by creed? What about the common man? Can't we set him free? What about children dying? Can't you hear them cry? Where did we go wrong? Someone tell me why. What about babies? What about the days? What about all their joy? What about the man? What about the crying man? What about Abraham? What about death again? Do we give a damn? The song Earth Song by Michael Jackson talks about the destruction that society is causing the world. It talks about different parts of nature that's being destroyed. It also discusses people and animals being killed through war and the destruction of nature. The speaker has a mourning, pleading tone throughout the song. Michael Jackson uses connotation, personification, metaphors, and figurative language to help convey his message. Negative connotation is used a lot when it mentions what society is doing to the world. He says that people are ravaging, burning, and killing. It also says that people's actions cause death, bloodshed, and crying. All the negative words intensify the message that society is causing devastation and hurt. Usually, when positive connotation is used in this song, it's mentioning the destruction of these positive things. Michael Jackson uses personification to make nature and animals seem more human-like, which makes it seem even more tragic to hurt or kill them. For example, he says bleeding earth, weeping shores, and crying earth, which makes it seem as if the earth can feel pain when people harm nature. Figurative language is used when it says, I used to glance beyond the stars. This helps to bring across the message that he used to dream of peace, but it seems unattainable now because of the devastation that society has caused. Michael Jackson uses a metaphor, it's our planet's womb. Womb is associated with life and new birth, so when society destroys nature, which he says is our planet's womb, there is no chance left of new hope and new peace. The speaker is pleading with society to realize all the destruction that they're causing, and he's also mourning for the loss of life and peace. This poem affects me because I strongly agree with Michael Jackson's message. I think society needs to look around, realize how much devastation we've caused and lives we've destroyed as a society, and learn from past mistakes. People need to remember the peace and safety that each person and animal are entitled to.
What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain?